One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. Clemson will kick off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Mustangs offense will get first crack at it today. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-timer baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
And the Mustangs line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Hauls it in at the 40. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the Clemson Tigers offense will get the ball for the first time. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously, so it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's
breaks away on the left. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Touchdown, Tigers! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you've got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
The Mustangs want to crank the tempo. Off the play fake on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds a tight end. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Mustangs have this offense rolling. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Looking to get it in. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Sets up the screen. Touchdown, SMU! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Very intriguing Big 12 matchup today, gentlemen. Here's a look at how it finished up. Utah delivered a masterpiece performance today and gave notice to the rest of college football. This is a team that can win anywhere, anyway against just about any opponent. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Really nice play there catching the pass, and I'll tell you, it's not easy to get on the field these days at Clemson if you're a wideout. Because of the success they've had recruiting and all the NFL talent they've had outside of the position, getting on the field and competing is no simple task. It's not easy to do, but this guy has everything you look for. He is built to succeed, not just at the college level. I think this guy's got an opportunity on Sundays, too.
With the catch, it's Grove. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. He'll go to the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Grove. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. we're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking to throw for it. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. Needing to convert, Clemson comes to the line. Looking for a push on fourth down. Runs through a tackle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play.
Offside. Defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
They'll run play action. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Oh, they're after him. There he goes. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And that's the problem, man. You want to heat this guy up. You want to bring some pressure, but you see the other side of that coin. You bring pressure, he sees it, he can run, get the first down. This defense, it's kind of a pick your poison. Too soft, too laid back. He runs it and takes.
Touchdown, Clemson! A great catch and run for 6. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's able to get it out to the 25, but needed a little bit more to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. Punt is in the air. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Going right to work up top. Quick completion on the out. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Give to the back. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Fires to the tight end. Breaks into the open. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game.
And you start to get that offense going and start having success, you got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, I take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Caught behind the line. It's Grove. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? A long way to go. Wide receiver going in motion. From the shotgun, the inside give. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. It's complete. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Grove. Turning it on. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolling. They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to have to figure something out.
The Tigers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Got it behind the line. It's Grove. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll go to the air. Get it out on the screen. Headed to the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Yeah, and that's a nice job selling it by the offense, dropping back, making it look like it's pass. That running back slipping out of the backfield, throwing him the football, getting a dynamic playmaker in space, and he says, I got this, I'll do the rest, and gets the touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. UNLV proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Rebels team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me.
He'll do it himself. Past the first down marker and still running.
Always fun to see two of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Stevens. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Mustangs line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. He'll keep it himself. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. They'll leave it with him. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. They just need a few more inches here on fourth down, and they'll try to get it with the offense. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Mustangs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put together an 81-yard drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
At the 37, that's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. He's got him. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's going to take off. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
The Mustangs will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
And the Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45. They'll try to get the first through the air. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, this defense knew they had to get off to a fast start here in the second half. They're trailing by a bunch of points right now on the scoreboard. They needed to make something positive happen early, and on the very first drive, they get a sack on third down, looking to get the ball back to their offense here.
Clemson will send the punt team out. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. So now to try to take advantage of that defensive stop time starting to work again. Oh, he's got some space. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Mustangs in the hurry up. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but
quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. If you plan to deal with the Tigers, you better be able to handle their defensive front. They have a whole legacy of this dating back to the fridge, William Perry.
Big old legacy, and it seems like every year they rotate so many guys that are so highly recruited, so good. Just great players. They're always big and strong and fast and physical, and they get after your quarterback.
From the gun, give on the inside. And he's knocked down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He'll pull it on the read. Jukes his way for more. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. Third down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he's able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving and keep the sticks rolling.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Quickly to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10.
And you'd like to see the defense play a little bit tighter on those short yard situations. They give up the first down, and they better get ready because you can tell they're right back on the ball to run another play.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Mustangs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. From the gun, running back gets to give. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. To the ground with the back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it through the air. On a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, SMU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And he's going to try to return this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Pulls and fires complete. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Off the play fake. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Off the RPO, complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll toss it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. And this one is perfect. And guys, after that field goal, brand new ball game, all tied up.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Got his man on the outside. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off play action. Bringing the heat. Going to try to get it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Makes the grab down the middle. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate.
Well, the quarterback on that one put a lot of air under the ball. The problem is it gave the defender time to get his head around and locate it. And because of that, he was able to come away with the interception.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
The Mustangs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds the tight end. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. And the Mustangs will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. They'll give it to the back. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. The Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Snags it quickly on the left. He has a knack for taking away the tackler's leverage. He's out to the 34. Back to pass on 2nd down. Gets it to the back. Fights off a defender. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
At the 39. And first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's caught. It's close. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The play action fake. Got his man. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Clemson trying to put its paws on a productive red zone trip. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And that one's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal.
It's not sexy. It's not pretty. It's actually kind of old school because people don't really run a lot of QB sneaks anymore. You don't even see quarterbacks under center that much. But what do? You keep your momentum going.
Touchdown, Tigers. They move on top here in the fourth.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. NC State has the lead right now. This team can really open up the playbook at times, but I'm not sure this game is over just yet. They're up by 7 over Pittsburgh.
They'll start this drive going to the air.
It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. And the Mustangs send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He gets a block. And the returner will be knocked down. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They've gotten really productive play from their quarterback as well. And the QB has more than had his weight as lighting up the secondary and the scoreboard, Jesse.
Yeah, and Breeze, talking to the coaches coming into this one, they felt like they had a real opportunity in this game to throw the football with success, understanding just how talented their quarterback is. And he's really answered the bell. He's done a really nice job with his decisions. He's played on time. He's been accurate. And this offense has been up and down the field in large part because of how well their quarterback is playing.
Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. After the first down run, they look up top. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Surging forward on the sneak. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fix can slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field, using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Hit as he throws. And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
The Mustangs want to move quickly. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. He's looking to pass. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes a catch, 1st down, and maybe a lot more. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Good timing on the quick out. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Timeout, SMU.
Looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. Touchdown, Mustangs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just over a minute to go, and if they have a chance, they've got to come up with this onside kick.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.